So it's March 15th and we're hoofing it. So this is how our morning's been going. A lot of Helene damage. We're told that there's spots up here where it's not repaired. These are repaired spots, so. Oh, goodness. But we got a day full of this and we're trying to make 16 miles. Some of this is pretty sketchy. The wind's up, which is not a good thing for us because that's what did this in the first place. Woohoo! Want an action shot? But the Sawyer crews have really cleared it all out, so there's only a couple of fresh ones that they haven't gotten to. And last night it was windy, but we managed not to have any new breakage or anything. And the place we were at was like, obviously was gnome based, you know, not fairies, but gnomes. Yeah, lots of beautiful moss and whoa, wait a minute, Brian. Yeah, this pretty sketchy, slow going, especially if I'm videoing. The wind's howling up higher, so try to stay out of that if we can, but the trail takes you where it takes you. Holy moly. Definitely a good workout. But we'll be back in town this afternoon, so at the end of this trail that we're looking at, there's a big pot of beer with our name on it. And real food. So we're eager to get done. Not that we don't like the wilderness. Yeah, a lot of damage and a lot of work done just for us through hikers. I guess we bring a lot of money to the communities, because otherwise I wouldn't go through all this effort. I know I'm doing my part. Ah. Okay. It's not all like this, but I seem to be filming it because it's so amazing looking. Just follow the sawdust. That's where the trail is. This is just the wind damage. The water damage just wiped out the towns. It's like Helene was brutal. No escape. No matter whether you're on the mountaintop or by the riverside, you were going to get yours. And she was dishing it out. Crazy. Trying to do this without twisting something. On the other hand, we do get a view. Crazy stuff, man. Hopefully we won't get rained on too much. We were up there in the clouds earlier this morning. Wind's blowing pretty good up higher. Don't want to be out here in high winds. Trying to avoid that. But we got most of this day being fair weather. Might not hold out, but we can sure as heck get some miles in while we can. Tomorrow we're gonna take the day off and watch it rain. And then Monday we'll get taken way back out here on a dirt road, back to where we got off the trail at the end of today. We got a shuttle driver lined up to do that for us. It's pretty nice. The shuttle driver is following the group up north, right? Because we're early in the season. So the shuttle drivers follow some of them follow the hikers up. So they're in the area when you need a shuttle drive. So otherwise they'd have to drive from far away. But they follow the hikers, and their business is good, and they stay with them. Thank God they're doing it. It sounds like trail magic, even though they're paying them. Just hiking. So this morning we were up in the clouds on top of that hill in the fog. We broke camp, got up at 6 and then broke camp. Had to wear headlamps, but we started hiking on the trail at 7 in the morning. It gives us ample time to try to get 10 miles in by the time we get to noon. 5 hours or 2 miles per hour, blah, 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 blah. Trying to get some miles in because there's going to be a lot of blowdown trees, and they slow you down so much that we want to be able to make our time. So the best thing to do is make good time while you can. Right now I'm on the lee side of the mountain so I can record again. There's no wind blowing, and we hear from our friends who are hiking the opposite direction because they're slack packing. They got dropped off at Iron Mountain, and they'll be walking back toward Irwin. We're walking toward Iron Mountain, and we'll get picked up and taken back to Irwin. So working hard on that. They said that up front here there's going to be massive blowdowns compared to what we have seen, and what we have seen has been pretty heart-wrenching. So I'll film that when we get to it. Well, it's been pretty windy most of the day. Working a ridge here. So far we've been able to get through all the blowdowns okay. Working some putts. Toward the end of the day we have an 800 footer, 2 miles, which is moderate climbing. And then once we come down off that 800 footer, we'll end up at a gap where we can be picked up. We'll get here so that we can carbo load. Yes, that's the word, carbo loading. So we got a deli, the food place that's close to us. They also have Pals, that hamburger joint that was wonderful. So we can get beer at the grocery store. Everything's right there. Yeah. Excellent. Anyway, the weather's holding off for us. Lots of roots and rocks. Lots of twisted ankles. Ankles feeling okay today. It swells up at the end of the day, of course, but during the day it shrinks back down to almost normal. So there is some healing quality to walking on it. Can't say enough good things about the Sawyers and all that they've done already. Just hoping to get out of this wind because we're in the area where all these trees blew down from the wind, you know, and here we are in it. But, so far so good. Temperature's dropping a little bit. but we're good. Heading into this next valley. Like he's been indispensable in keeping me on track and what to think about. I mean, I could do it, but it'd be much harder. It's not happening. Anyway, working hard at keeping track of the miles and making sure I turn the 3D app on. I like putting those 3D videos at the end of my video so you can see what's going on. It's crazy. They do have big trees here. Anyway, got a little bit more up to do. Let you go. Gotta check in. But sorry. So the winds are picking up horribly, so. And we're in an area where we see a lot of down trees already, so the trees are stressed. A lot of snags hanging in the trees and could blow down, but the soil's dry, so that's helping hold the trees up. When the soil gets wet, it gets easier to manipulate and the trees fall over. But we got a ride early today, so we're going to get to our gap at around 3-ish, 3:30, hopefully, which is much better than 5:30. And get out of this damn wind. So I think I'm on the last push here, uphill. We've been going uphill for a couple miles, 2 or 3 miles. And we've got another 1.5 miles of up to do. And it's all down to the pass and get a ride. Yeah, this makes simple foods and regular beer that much better. You know, you're more grateful. Keep praying that the trees don't fall on us while we're on our way, but just have to kind of ignore it. Anyway, the trail's been very kind to us, so no complaints. I'm going to put this away so I can climb this thing. This kind of reminds me of high rocks. We're climbing up a narrow path. It's getting quite rocky on the lee side of the mountain for the wind, so yay. But something tells me we're going to have some boulders to work on and work out. Then once we reach that high peak, we're down for the rest of the day. We've done our final nemesis. And we'll get a view probably. Whew. Yeah, my legs are, for some reason, they are tired today. Just have to go slower, more methodical. It's like 127, 130. So we got plenty of time to reach down. To stop messing around, that is. To get down to the gap by 3. Get back to Irwin an hour later. Get some real food, some real beer, hot shower. Yeah, good things. Okay, well, now we're on the other side of the mountain, so it's windy. Been doing pretty good. Last night's campsite was just absolutely gorgeous. I just couldn't sleep because of the wind, but I was very comfortable. Real flat surface, real soft. Had a good dinner. Did the Knorr mashed potatoes and mixed in a package of Spam. don't know if that's nutritional, but it certainly goes down well. I do have the Backpacker's Pantry and Summit type of, or Peak meals as well. The reason I like buying them, they're expensive, but they got a mix of vegetables and meat, you know, so you get more nutrients than trying to work everything out at the Dollar General. Anyway, whew, looking forward to finishing this peak, so I'm going to put this away. I'll see you at the top. Not at the top, but near it. Beautiful day. Some very lucky people in this world, having nice homes on big lots. You know they're grateful. Anyway, we got a little more bump to go over and then it's all downhill. I wonder if that's our downhill right there.
Well, it's 2 miles worth.
Where that road is.
Here you are. Where what road is?
That road.
That main road right there.